Hi there, welcome back to the channel. This is the June 2024 layout update. This one includes a bit of track work that I've added to enable the trains to access the slow and fast lines and make it a little bit more advantageous with regards to the fiddle yard access. A few new additions to the layout. I hope you enjoy. Cheers. So at the moment we're on the down fast. We're going to cross over to the up fast. And before I put the crossover in, that was it. It could only use those two lines. And now we're going to cross over from the up fast to the down slow. So we're now on the down slow, where we could, if we wanted to, using that crossover, access the centre sidings. But we're not going to today. So as you can imagine, having that crossover in gives me a little bit more operational flexibility in that I can now access the fast lines from the slow lines and the slow lines from the fast lines going the other direction. So it doesn't matter where I park anything in the fiddle yard anymore. I've now got access to take it onto any one of the four running lines. So that's an improvement. So with regards to the Mimic panel, I've renumbered all the points in the centre sidings to make it more obvious. So before I did it, that crossover was number 1, but that crossover from the 3-way point to the lower track was using 2 addresses, so I've addressed it as the same address, and same as that crossover there, that was using 2 addresses. I've readdressed it so they're on the same address, and they've all been readdressed up to number 8 on the panel. 7 is now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 8 are now relate to the to the centre sidings controls. As you can see, there's labels on there telling you which point is assigned to which address, so 1, 2, 3, etc. 6 is no longer used. 7 controls the crossover under the television or on the bridge, so this new crossover, and that leaves me a spare address on the encoder in case I want to add another set of points somewhere. So that's that. The wife bought me a burnt out coach. I mean, as it's Wolverton Carriage and Wagon Works, or Wolverton Works as it's known, I thought that would be an ideal candidate. So will be living, once I've done the landscaping, that will be living up here on the head shunt, and will stay as a burnt out coach to, well, the backstory is that it was stored up here and then the vandals got to it. Got a new figure up there. He's a prizer figure. He came from Accurascale models. He's a photographer with a telephoto lens. I've got a few more figures on the layout. This one keeps falling over because it's only held on with black tack. So these are prizer figures. Ground staff or shunting figures. Again, bought from Accurascale models. There's another one hiding down there behind the buffer stop. You can see him. There we go. And then we got this guy climbing up onto the Gronk. And this guy over here waving that multiple unit forward. Also got a new road vehicle in the form of this Veolia bin lorry. This is Oxford Diecast one. Purchased from Accurascalemodels.co.uk. This Class 47 was sent to me by a friend to rebuild. He had 2. And he said he wanted, because they've both been damaged over the years, he said make a good one out of the 2. So there's what remains of the donor vehicle. So the big news this month is my Accurascale Class 66. Overall, I'm quite impressed with it. The sound's good. There's only a couple of niggles I've found with it. One of which is the Spirax valves are automatic and they don't stay on long enough after the Loco is switched off. And the hall sensor activated flange squeal only affects the Loco. Obviously it goes, as soon as the Loco straightens up, the flange squeal stops. Fine when that's a light Loco, but when you've got a long train and then negotiating curves and points, all the wheels would squeal, so that's a disappointment. And the other thing is, the orange is far too pale. The box art is correct, but the orange on the actual Loco itself is a little bit too pale. And I do believe that Accurascale just copied the paint code that Hattons used, and the Hattons one was too pale. So they dropped the ball there a little bit. But other than that, it's a fine Loco, very heavy. Pulls a nice long train. I don't know if I've ever showed you my collection of non-use, or they all run, but I just don't use them. So we've got Kestrel, Falcon, Lima Victor Hugo, Lima Class 59, original Hornby APT and original Hornby HST in there. I've also got these Hornby KFA container wagons. I'm having problems with, they all derail for some reason, and I think it's to do with the kinematic couplings. If you've got these and you've experienced the problem and you've managed to get over it, please leave a comment down below. Let me know how you got over it. I would appreciate the help. Well, that's it for this month's update. I hope you enjoyed watching what I've been up to and the trains going past. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment. It really helps the channel grow and reach people who are interested. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.